Well, that was a bunch of terrible runs. This time, though, it is going to be better. Yes, it is finally good runs time. Also, thank you for the sub. Because I already set up a run. You know how that goes. There's nothing that stops me from just playing this game off screen and having a better run just sort of prepared that actually gets past the first boss because I'm already at the first boss, right? See, it's a fantastic idea in that way, right? Really, just, and I don't, yeah. Why the of course, yeah, Conjunctivius to start out with? No particular reason, to be honest. Just did that arbitrarily, so here we are. And that is why. So yeah, it's like if you want to see like a good brutality run, I don't have to go and start from the very beginning. Unless I die stupidly, or, past this point. A real possibility. But, thankfully... Oh, cool. Cool to a certain extent. Thankfully, tentacles do have faces. In case you were wondering, that is a thing. So, I am not too disappointed. Just do it like that, and there you go. Close enough, I suppose. Anyway, get down here. I'm just going to get you to kind of like come down here on the floor rather than chasing the Conjunctivius around, which is something that, I don't know why I don't do that more often with the old Conjunctivius fight. It is definitely an effective enough strategy, right? Come on. Why go to the Conjunctivius when you can make the Conjunctivius come to you? Mostly because, taking a while means that I'm that much closer to doing the this phase. But that's also why I got this shield, too. Well, I mean, it's not why I got this shield, but it is a pretty effective way to use the shield and everything like that, I think. If nothing else. Come on. See, and I'm able to get just a little bit more. There's a little bit more of the energy left there for the sake of. I'm still not like a huge fan of this shield in particular, but it's also fine. Are you gonna stream the Risk of Rain 2 DLC? Is there another one coming out? Oh, we got more Risk of Rain 2s. Did I miss an announcement of a DLC at some? Good. At some point in here, because maybe I don't really do too much with Void Survivors or whatever it's called, but I mean, I suppose good boss music at least. Yep, I mean, you can always just bask in the boss music that we get here, right? Hey, you shouldn't have been able to hit me there. Also, my naturally my come on now. My speaker cut out. So as always, that is a lot of fun whenever that happens, because that means I need to go restart the game here too, on top of everything else. There you go. Yeah, if only I had this actually be a brutality. Come on now. A brutality scaling weapon, this would be so much easier. All right, well. Yeah. I will fix the sound being off in a second. There you go. Jeez. Where'd the audio go? Well, you see, if it's not playing on my thing, then it doesn't play in the game, unfortunately, because I have a very, very old speaker that cuts out randomly all the time. It's great. We love it. It's a good outfit head combo. The really round heads, like the Cell's head, I never have a good the combination for. Anyway, let's fix this already here. Jeez. Need to steal a new speaker. Yeah, that's the real, thing to take away from this. Not just go buy a new one or something like that, but still. It's coming out this Tuesday? Huh. I mean, maybe I should play it, right? I mean, I certainly played a lot of that game, but I don't know. The silence is deafening. Think of it as you're just getting ASMR version of Dead Cells here. So I am trying desperately to get back into the game and everything like that. There. Jeez. All right. Anyway. Oh, hey, and of course, this is the point in time that we get. I am not going to do. Not going to end up doing that. I'm going to go down here and I am going to use a potion charge. I just do that right now. I got the corrupt potion thing for this exact reason after all. Hey, thank you, Benny Cunningham, for the sub. I love you. As always. 37 months. That is a lot of months. That means that's a lot of money. Which means I appreciate that. Okay. Too much money to be giving this channel, and yet you did. What does that say about you or society? It's been a while since I've done it. It's been a while since I've done the sanctuary, which is why I suddenly decided that I was going to go jump in here, despite the fact that, generally not the best idea to be running in and just, to be in this area. Then again, with gold gorges and everything, kind of taking the space from everyone's favorite, most obnoxious enemy in the game. Wow. Also, so many exploding bats. Gold gorgers taking space from everybody's most obnoxious enemy in the game. The cool punchy men. Golems? Golems. That's probably fine. Sure. Why not, right? The cat could also do a little bit of oil, but I don't really know if that matters too much here. I actually do have quite a bit of money right now to be able to spend on things if I wanted to. And I might. I may feel like that at some point. Nice head. It's the Cells head. I was trying to figure out something that would look good with it, and I don't think I succeeded. Here. I don't want to deal with you, so I'm going to get rid of you first. And then, for the sake of getting rid of a curse, I think I should be good from this point. Okay. Now let's see if we can have to go restart this entire run from the beginning after I die to a curse. I'm kind of hoping not. I did also leave three Explodo bats up there too, but hey, fun. Only mildly more powerful, but that should be enough. I mean, hey, one of the things with the oil grenade is that it is pretty effective in terms of dealing just good burst damage. Even if it's not, even if you're not actually using the oil it's doing anyway. It's not the best or anything like that, but it is enough to be able to kill at least moderately weak enemies, is the way I'm looking at it here. I don't really have high enough melees to have a bunch of enemies spawning. Oh, there's another elite down here. Perfect. That's why I'm able to do that quick enough. And nothing interesting. All right. Now the problem that I'm noticing here does appear to be that was not 10 enemies. Ooh, I will take that. Hey, there's the sort of healing that I felt like I was lacking here. Okay, here's the plan right now. I am going to wait until the malaise reaches enough that I'm not going to have to go run through. Oh, I'd probably be okay doing this. It's... Oh, my speaker cut out again, by the way. Why is this happening now? Do I have to go plug in like some headphones or something at this rate just so that this actually recognizes the... Oh, my God. Oh, I hate this. Okay, let's see if that'll work this time. I don't know. The answer is maybe. Like that we are really getting into the good bad streaming issues just right off the bat here as soon as I started. Wasn't happening before, is happening now. Can't believe Dead Cells is finally at its end. I remember when you put up YouTube videos of the first releases, the game's changed so much. I know, right? Okay, hopefully that has not frazzled me enough to... Yeah, alright. Okay, and one more enemy here, which will be... Okay, there we go. That was... Okay, that wasn't that bad at all. Now, was it? Yeah, alright. I really did not want to have to go through all of those enemies there, but, you know, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do, right? Sure are a lot of elites in here. I suppose I should be happy about that, considering that'll be the thing that gives me, potion charges back, but still. I don't know if I'm happy about that anyway. Finally give Misericord a try. I actually like it more than Anathema. What specifically did you do to really make it work is kind of what I'm wondering. Because I thought that seemed a little bit too... The curses are just too annoying to use, is the way that I was looking at it. And I didn't know if that was worth using most of the time. Maybe I should give Misericord a little bit more of a shot, right? All right, I'll take more damage at this point in time. I think that we're at the point where I will end up using that, right? Ow. Ow. It's fine. Oh, yeah, and then there's no other enemies around here either, so that's cool, too. Well, it's not going to be as effective. Whatever. It's not going to be as effective as the other weapons, but you know what it is going to be? Oh, it's still something that scales, what with the money? Money? The brutality. And it's a nice fast weapon, the old Dagger of Profit, after all. Mostly I just got to make sure that I don't get hit by anything else, I think is the real takeaway more than anything. Kind of surprised that I didn't... I really thought I was very close to getting another potion charge here, and yet it does not seem like that was the case. Used Indulgence? Yeah, which of course, you know, I do think... Indulgence I just think is a good weapon, even outside of the whole curse relief system and everything like that. It does also just give you... a... You're first. And, well... Oh, finally, there's my potion charge. That's what I was looking for. And hey, I finally have a shield here that works with brutality as well for the first time in the run. Force shield did come in handy for some of the more obnoxious, you know. Well, the most obnoxious part of the Conjunctivius fight. So I suppose I shouldn't be too harsh on it, right? Oh, of course. Take out you here first, and then we'll go and deal with this nonsense. Ugh! Can you stop firing projectiles at me for 5 seconds so that I can at least... Well... There you go. Right, you're immune to fire, aren't you? Good. And one more to do that. All right, there you go. Hey, and that's full. That should be full health. Hell yeah, baby. That's how you do it. That's how you play the video game. And you thought that I was going to take just like 1,000,000 hit points of damage there. I did too, to be honest. But it worked out anyway. Oh, man. See, I got it. I haven't completely lost it yet. I know what I'm doing. It's just sometimes hard to execute, okay? Okay, I'm going to go back through the other side here. The crit can basically one-shot most enemies, so you can use it if you get cursed to lower that, then. It's just, He's not washed, you guys. I mean, I don't know if I ever really had it in the first place, let's be real, but still. I thought that went pretty well. Ugh. Now, giant whistle, as always, I do like that, but you know, it's not gonna synergize good at all right now. Yeah, the Gold Gorgers are just so... I feel like they have just replaced golems so much at this point that they ain't nearly the threat that they used to be, right? Oh my God, Gold Gorgers are so... I mean, they don't have the pull, right? They don't have the influence to be able to spread around like the golems, but still very good at... Still not nearly as bad, I think, as an enemy. Teleport tanks. Well, it is the fact that everything teleports on 5-cell mode, which does make it... You know, that is true. It's like maybe if you're not used to playing 5-cell mode where everything is teleporting to you at all points in time forever, and you just have to be used to that. Because it's like this game was never difficult enough. It's just never difficult enough, chat. You gotta understand. At no point in time was Dead Cells ever difficult enough. Yeah, and see, just as easy as that, baby. That's how you do it. Oh. If you're just gonna be literally dancing around me, it is in your name. You can do it like that, then. That's fine. I know how it works. I know how to deal with it. Ugh. They teleport you to them, and yeah, that is... It's still kind of interesting that throughout the entire history of the game, never got anything quite that... I mean, what I want that... I feel like Dagger of Prophet is fine. That would be the one to take if I... And do you... I would... maybe not that one. That's a little bit too risky. I was thinking more if I had something that did 100% burning an oiled target. I don't want Meat Skewer, though. I really like... The pan's working out well. Nah. I don't want to take 100% damage. I have good enough crowd control and everything right now. I do not think that that is a huge deal as of now. Like how the boss cell head sort of hints at the existence of the 100 boss cell mod. I have seen Vivi playing that for so long, I feel like I should at least check it out at some point. It seems silly, but I don't know. I think I can make it work. Just hundreds and hundreds of modifiers to make your run more difficult. Yeah, but I mean, that is also... Mods, I mean, that is true for anybody that creates mods. It's never difficult enough. I've watched enough, like, Mario stuff. I've talked about that enough on the channel to be able to attest to that sort of thing. If you are the sort of person that plays a video game too much, so are people that modify the video game. It's usually... And they are there to cater to you, the player. Okay, we got Sepulcher. That actually went pretty okay as far as the thing goes. So you know what? I'm gonna go over to the Cavern again. I'm not even gonna go pick up that money because although no, I'm pretty sure I killed every enemy that exists more or less in this game. There is one more cell door. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get the 60 kills. Skip 6 and it just fucks you over. And then people gonna be like, where's 6? Didn't they do that? They did like the missing... that has 100% on burning the oil, but I'm looking for a main hand that does that. They did that with the... There's several different series of games that did, that just like straight up skipped an entry, right? Like I think Space Quest? Was it that had... I don't want to do Cavern anymore. Oh yeah, Goat Simulator did that, of course. Well, okay, most Jeff... I don't know if not localizing them really counts, right? Microsoft Windows, well yes, Microsoft Windows did that, but that's due to lack of foresight, of course. Yeah, it's like, what? There was like a plot point in one of the Space Quest games. I think that it's like no, I think it was Leisure Suit Larry actually did that as a gag. Where it's like the missing 4th entry in the series was the plot of the 5th entry, something like that. They don't use Roman numerals. What series ever did that? I don't think I've ever seen that sort of thing before. I'm going to scout out ahead real quick to make sure that I actually have enemies to fight first. Let's not go run down a spike hallway here and get killed stupidly. Yeah. There is a spike hallway where I would get killed stupidly. Okay. Get rid of you. Will I be able to get the 10? Let's just get this first. Still gonna do the... I could have just taken Damned Vigor, really, but I wanted to make sure that I had my mutation still working for me. Because the one I would probably replace is Corrupted Healer. Oh, Toothpick, eh? Oh, now that's a great colorless weapon. At some point in time, I'm going to have to give Toothpick another try. I'm sure it's probably totally and completely okay as far as a weapon goes, and my past experiences with it shouldn't reflect how good or bad... Get out of here, you. Now you're going to come down here. Mm-hmm. I know how enemies work in this game well enough. Well enough. Mega Man literally goes from... Wait a second. Mega Man... What are you talking about? Mega Man goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The X series is a completely different one. It does not even star Mega Man. Mega Man doesn't even exist in that series. He's entirely and completely absent. I'm gonna... Yeah, let's make sure I got you there first. Good. That'll do. That'll do. Thank you, Fire and Oil, really spreading around a lot to make that nice and easy. It's because the Game Boy series is a completely different one again. It's like that is a side series, and some of them, like the Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy, is completely demonstrably worse. And that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Challenger from the Future, and I can't remember if they made another one past that. Yep. There. Get that out of there. It's like, do you count mobile games as being, like, canonically in the order? I don't, because that's silly. That's ridiculous. Come on now. Yep. And there you go. All right. Yeah, I mean, I always remember that it's like, for whatever reason, the Game Boy games used Roman numerals to kind of differentiate it. And I guess the first one was actually called the Wily Wars. It wasn't even called, like, just Mega Man 1, because that's, you know, I count everything in order. Yes, the sort of, like, classic type of thing, how... Yep. You know, it goes like Metal Gear 1, 2, Metal Gear Solid, Ghost Babel, you know, the usual differences in numbers if you count them stupidly, because you don't know what a spin-off is. I literally call them guidance series. Mega Man Extreme 1 and 2, of course, is a fun one. Oh, good. Alright. This is the one that gets the fun explosion ability. Yeah. Well, it's enough. Not quite what I would have wanted if I knew that was going to be a mimic, but I suppose it's fine. Yeah, and this is gonna be, and there's the one that actually tells me that there's supposed to be a mimic in this area right after I already fight it. Can we talk about how Metroid just abandoned numbers after 2? I think Super Metroid, I don't think like Metroid needed to have sequels. Although, you know, the Prime series now has its own number of things. I'm getting a lot of plus 100% damage given and taken here, aren't I? Now, you know what? Kick interrupts an attack is going to happen pretty regularly. And it does 100%. I'm going to take it. I mean, I already know you're not going to die. I already found the person that does that. And let's get the beggar prophet out here just for a couple seconds. Should be able to get a good amount of work out of it, right? As long as I don't have to deal with corpulent zombies. Fine. Hit the... I can't... Why couldn't I hit the thing? Whatever. Yeah, by the way, actually, speaking of Goat Simulator, hey, you know, we got Satisfactory coming out soon, right? I hope you're all prepared for that. Because I'm going to have to be spending all my time playing that when that comes out. Though I still have the whole, like, oh my god. There you go. Although I still have the whole Dead Cells series that I'm trying to do, but has been difficult, what with having a new job and everything. Well, a new old job, I suppose. It's funny how that works, isn't it? Or it's at least a little fun. I think so. Take you out before anything else happens. Do what I feel like taking pyrotechnicals and nah. I feel like I'm fine with doing a bunch of melee work here, right? Get up here and let's do this. There you go. At least get to 9 is I think what I'm going to end up doing. I'm feeling like that is a pretty saucy number to be at when it comes to health. Okay, you know what? 87%. I don't really want to push it, right? I'm going to take him plus 100% here, right? Oh, job reboot. Isn't it weird how that happens? It's season 2 of Dr. Inferno Firebird's previous job. Funny how that works. I'm going to just... Oh, okay. I'll check it. I'll check it out. What is the legendary one for this? Makes victims bleed. It does damage on bleeding. I want 100% damage on burning oil. I don't want that one. That's good though. No, it's not good enough. That's what I'm gonna just have to say. It's not good enough. Yeah, that was close. Oh yeah, I'll say welcome back, Barnabas. We are doing Dead Cells and talking about inconsistent sequel titling and what you apparently and the wacky things that y'all consider sequels, which I have to disagree with. Well, proper sequel. Like, I don't consider a side story to be a sequel in the same way that a numbered entry is a sequel. I remember when Nintendo and Mario 3D World was coming out, and they're just, like, not considered a proper 3D sequel. Like, they said that, like, as an official sort of statement. Because, of course, they were going to have Odyssey come out. I didn't tell you a thing. Don't know much about the Primes. I've beaten every mainline game, but never played a Prime. I played the first one. I was terrible at it because that was a first-person shooter, and a first-person shooter on a console. So I didn't get too far into the game, unfortunately. But, I mean, from what I saw, it was pretty good. It weren't too bad at all. Grab the thing. I mean, look, I'm stoked to have a little bit of extra health, but I do also want to... Get the thing. Never had a GameCube. GameCube had good stuff, but, you know, I think it suffered a little bit from, like, how the N64 and especially, like, the Wii at some points in time, it's like, well, the Nintendo games that they made were great. Not a whole lot of third-party stuff, or at least not as many as you wanted. Although GameCube wasn't nearly as bad as the, like, Wii U in that respect, for example. Really took until I'm so glad that Nintendo came back with the Switch. It's just that's the point where they courted everybody back to their side of the court, I guess. It's like it was really because it sort of felt like, well, hey, you know what, Nintendo's still killing it, but I would like to see more third-party games out for the console. I'm just saying. Hey, make a bigger DS. Good evening, welcome to Dead Cells, and a good Dead Cells, not one where I just die over and over stupidly. Yeah, we'll do this one. Really did help with the boom of the indie games, and I am so happy about that. The audio auto-aim in Prime in hindsight. Look, for me, who was playing that, I guess, okay, not that young. I wasn't that young, let's be real. Ah, hey, you know what? Sounds good to me. Really, if you think about it, it's just an upgrade from the pan that I had before. Plus 60 on burning oil. Yeah, no, this all looks great. This all looks fantastic. Got some good combinations here. Pokemon doesn't even use numbers. Yeah, that Pokemon's just completely random what they decide to do. It's like that, and that's been true since the very first games, especially with the way that they split one game up into two with the idea of like, oh, it's for multiplayer. It's like, yeah, okay. Multiplayer also just happens to be getting you a lot of extra money now, doesn't it? Okay, now that I have a proper shield and everything. Oh. Drag him down, baby. Oh, I parried myself into the hand. That's shameful. I was going to say hopefully that wasn't going to be like a perfect fight otherwise, but it wasn't. I got hit also stupidly past that point anyway. Oh, Abyssal Trident, yee, spoiler weapon, which probably would be a good take, all things considered. Not nearly as good as I want it to be. One Pokemon game with a good story mode? People always said that it was, what was the one with N? They like that plot line, but I think that plot line is one of the dumbest things. Because it's like, guys, you cannot have people actually consider the ethics of Pokemon. Everything falls apart. It's always what I like to call the superhero paradox. Where it's like, you can't think too hard about how superheroes work because then it all just falls apart. It doesn't work if you actually... We got Giga Chat again. It is apparently a more common thing than I was expecting. And the distillery, in case I want to ruin this run. Let's have some fun. Do it. I did it. I did it. Don't worry. Already ahead of you. The regular cells that are dying at a regular rate, definitely not dead. I mean, I'm keeping this game alive. That's a very presumptuous thing to say. No, I mean, I meant more like, hey, I'm playing the game. Isn't there something to be said about that? Hey, no. Just like, okay, Pal World. I've talked about that at least on one of the recent streams, right? Where it's just like, I don't like Pal World's weird bootleg Pokemon. I don't think either it's a joke, which is the most likely case to me, or it's that sort of bootleg style where it's like they don't even begin to think about, they just do things and they don't think about what it actually means. Because I know that you can like capture and sell and butcher Pokemon in Pal World. I kind of feel like I should play that game at some point. I feel like I'd still enjoy it. And I've played more survival-y type games recently. That's a sort of dumb thing. Yeah, because it's just like when you're making bootleg stuff, you don't consider like the actual tone and content and everything. You just consider having something similar to the original. Although again, I think with Pal World it's more of a joke. Like it's like they know what they're doing. They know the bit. It might have been a glitch or something to be able to kill and butcher humans. Yeah, Yeah, sure. We'll take that instead of the Panchaku, but I'm going to be back for that one, right? They aren't Pokemon, you're butchering pals. Yeah. Get the terms right. You're butchering the not Pokemon, which are not... You're butchering the similar but legally distinct Pokemon clones. Legally distinct, and that's an important thing to note. If Game Freak Nintendo were to take the Pal World devs to court, they would lose on account of, I don't know, probably like parody, fair use, something like that. I'm not, my doctorate is not in lawyering. Especially because I called law lawyering. So I think that pretty much says everything, right? Where's the... Am I stupid? Yes. But also, where am I going? Battle World is a better Pokemon than I can get played in 10 years. I still haven't played... I mean, you gotta remember me. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Red. And even if I were to play another Pokemon game, the only Pokemon game that I have, like, available to me right now is the remake of Pokemon Red. So it's just like, it would still be the same thing regardless. Yep, okay, well, I am stupid. Why didn't you just walk a meter over to the right? And the answer is, whatever. Shut up. That's what. Oh, jeez. It has to be the, Okay, I think I got... Nope, I did not get it. Nope, I did get it. No, let me just go back and forth a couple more times. I don't like this. I'm glad that they're very generous with how you can they're very generous with how you can oh my god, incredible superstar. And yo, if there's any barrels that want to come up here, I was gonna say. All right, well. Oh, yeah, and you can't stick that in your back pocket. Right. Fine. I guess I'm gonna have to be dancing around here while using the Dagger of Prophet to get my health back. Isn't that funny how that works? It is, but, like, not that funny, to be honest. Like a little... It's mildly amusing. Should just be... I mean, the thing is, it's like, you might think, yeah, hey, why weren't you just using your secondary weapons? And the answer is, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it. This is silly. It's happening, though. It's happening. One step from dying in that room. I don't think I was. I got hit by a barrel once, but those barrels are extremely overtuned and they do way too much damage, right? Stupid. Like, why are these walking barrels so incredibly powerful? Such creatures should not be allowed to live in this world. And I mean, I suppose they don't. Not if I have anything to say about it. Oh, jeez. Can't be right next to the kill things. What is happening here with that spawning of that enemy, by the way? Just quick questions that I suppose may or may not have an answer. Anybody else want to step up to this before I'm done? Okay, I think we're good. Jesus, this biome. You too. Once again, anyone else? Anybody else? Oh my god. God damn it. Couldn't even do it proper, right? Now before I get killed by barrel. Alright, fine. We'll do it like that then if you're really gonna make me. Versus barrel with legs. Barrel with tiny funny legs. Oh, wait a second, why is there just randomly spikes there? Man, what a terrible bio. Anyway. 2024! Derelict Distillery, still the worst, baby! We did it, everybody! Give them the trophy. Give them the Heisman. Anybody else? Yes, you right here. Take that, then. Oy. Yeah, that was just like a little random patch of spikes in the corner, and specifically, not only was it just like, you know, random patch of spikes in the corner, but also, and I don't have this either. And it doesn't even bring me very far away, and there's no teleport around here. Yep, not ideal. This will be more ideal, though. My God, what is happening? Oh, I see. There's this little spot right here that you can fall through, just to be sure. Just as a real treat put in there by Motion Twin for you, the player. We're just going to throw 10 barrels all at the same time into this one hole to make sure that you will eventually fall into it. All right. Think I am okay here. If only I could have put the barrel launcher in my backpack. That would have been great. Didn't happen, though. Use a barrel. A good idea. Actually, were there any barrels that I could have been... Oh, yeah, I would have been able to do that up there. That's true. Okay, you know, fair point. Fair point. That is what I should have done. But, I don't know. I guess I wasn't really thinking about it since I went through the effort to get the barrel launcher in the first place. And then didn't even think for a second. It's just like, yeah, well, they do have... There are so many things spawning... My God. There are so many things spawning barrels around here. Why don't you just use that to your advantage? It's because I see barrels as my enemies. None of them are here to help, even though in a very technical way they are. There you go. Easy as that, right? All right, well, I think I'll still be able to get first try, baby. Well, yeah, and when there's no enemies there, as it turns out, it's a little bit easier to walk through these areas. Never would have thought so myself, but here we are. Ah! Get a good, get some good uppies there. Meet him with the old stomparoo. Yeah, sure. These are normal words that people use, right? Uppies and stomparoo. Oh. All right, there's still that barrel launcher there, and I do like the barrel. Launcher, but you know. There you go. As long as I'm fast enough, it shouldn't really matter too much. Booze shouldn't hurt like this, but it does. This is not even a I was gonna say embellishment on what alcohol does to a person, does to an MFer, and then they play like some sort of nightcore version of I don't know, Simple Man by Lynyrd Skynyrd, but only for 20 seconds because it's a TikTok. It's an allegory. It's an allegory. All right. The barrels. I think they might want me to use barrels here. Just a hunch. Now, as soon as I get rid of the enemies, I'll go start doing that. But not before. That didn't even hit it. Fine, then. I can go around, too. Yeah, it's an alligator. It's an allergy. Like hay fever got me up all night long. I actually really don't have allergies. They'll get a little bit of stuffiness early in the year, but that's about it. I mean, even by now, it's already entirely gone. But frankly, not too bad at all. Lucky you. I know, right? Oh, I'm sure there's many other unlucky things that I have, too. For example, I did just spend a year being unemployed. Oh, you know, hey, I really do like the Dagger of Prophet. That's actually working pretty well. Use combo with this weapon? I probably should. Oil Sword would also do good damage and everything, but, like, I don't know. Again, the dagger is fine. It's fine. Oh, hand hook. Cardor is... Honestly, I don't know if I really want anything else. I think the Found Chakra is working out really well. This is doing the work that I wanted it to do. You there. Oh, there's just nothing up here. There was just an exploding bat in case I wanted to get my face exploded off, which wouldn't even happen. I don't have a face. All right, then. Like being super ripped? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to lie. But I'm not super ripped yet. Look, give it a little longer, okay? I actually was in the gym earlier today, funny enough. I mean, is that funny enough? I go to the gym almost every day. But whatever. Having a job has not stopped me from doing that, by the way. Don't lie to us, you're super ripped. By the time that you see me next year, as forewarned in the scrolls. What was that even? Okay, you know what? I'll just go use the... Forewarned, I will be super ripped. But until then, I'm only just, you know... Like, look, how far do you think you can get in about, what has it been, almost 4 months now of working out every single day? It's not as far as you might think. I gotta go get that barrel launcher. Yeah, I was working out today by chopping down and moving large logs. Hey, I mean, classically, I do think that the old... what do you call it? The guys that chop the woods. Lumberjacks are muscly muscle men, dude. Doc from 2020 hearing himself go, no, I feel like this is not at all out of line for my personality. It's just, I would be probably more surprised that it's just like, oh, you finally found some way to force yourself to go to the gym every day? Because I know you want to. Back in 2020. But you're not gonna do it. You are too lazy to even want to begin to do that. And it's just like, no, I found the way. There was that sexy lumberjack guy on TikTok. Okay, honestly, I just made a TikTok reference. I don't know anything about TikTok. That's reality of it, of course. 6 months can give you a decent neck and shoulders. I already have fine shoulders. I have very broad shoulders. I'm a very broad man. Tall and wide and just mostly like a big like rectangle. But you know, that entire thing. With steroids, that's pretty far. Now, you know that there's still a health concern. Like, I'm the sort of person that didn't even use marijuana until like a year ago when it became legal. You think I'm gonna be the sort of person to be cycling steroids or something? Probably thinks there's a hot chick. Oh, hell no. I couldn't even imagine myself. It's just like, oh, wait a second. Are you saying that you stared at a person for more than 5 seconds? No, that's impossible. You would never do that. And it's like, you're right, I didn't. There we go. Nope, all it took was being unemployed again. Again. It only happens every couple years. Or a couple months if I'm unlucky. Depends on which one. A lot of butts in a gym is the thing. I'm not gonna look at that. I just look at my phone. Like, I don't know what y'all are doing when you're in the gym. Let's have some fun again. Natty. Yeah, you say that, but it's just like you say that as if I actually have anything worth showing off. That's why I'm still just merely a voice on screen, you know. Let's get that combo. Still going to take open wounds. I think I'm still going to take disengagement. And we'll see how this one goes. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. That entire thing. Have you taken second guy? Actually, yes, but he's on vacation right now, so, you know. Haven't been doing that as of late. Nope, we've been doing the gym buddy thing. Go and ask him yourself. Funny how that works. Is it? No. Alright, let's do this. Never feel like I'm very good at this fight, but maybe I can make it work. Okay, well, no perfect fight, but not that I expected that anyway. No. Or actually, did I get did I clear her out here? I might have. Might have made that work. That's wholesome. Is it? I want you to look me directly in my eyes and say that's wholesome. I mean, I suppose so. It's like the reality is, if you knew me in person, I would probably take you to the gym as well. Nice. If I ever go to like a convention or something, just be like, "Hey, Doc, do you want to go hit up the gym after this?" And I'll be like, "Hell yeah, let's go, bro." Good amount of damage, but not like, you know, not quite taking out both of them like that. Sort of hoping for. Get up here. Make this easy on me. Okay, actually you did get rid of him. Good. If I'm not too worried about doing like perfect fights or something, you can kind of hang around a little bit and hope that Rally takes care of it for you. Yoink. All right. Get that combo working, baby. Look at it go. Ha! Good stuff. You play Spelunky 2? I played the original, not even HD version of Spelunky, and then I never played anything else. I was really considering playing Spelunky 2. Ha! Nice! Now that's what I'm talking about. Now Cleo, of course, is going to be, as always, pretty annoying, but that's some good stuff. Yeah, combo, especially with the pan, really does do a number on any one of the Guardians, right? Yeah, okay. Now's the point where it's getting a little bit too spiced to hang around here anymore. Oh, but that was a good start. A good high-quality start there. Pan plus combo is not at all something to be understated. Thank you for whoever reminded me about that combination there. Yeesh. Pretty all right. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And gotcha one more time. Oh, all three of the parries. Did you see that? That was pretty good. Where are you? Oh. And then I got hit stupidly because I didn't do the parry right. Okay, do a roll. Nope, didn't have to do that. Ah. Okay. Hey, is that two at once? Not quite. Close enough, I suppose. Hey. Come on. I took one really bad hit there, but it was otherwise, like, not even too shabby of a fight. Oh, hey, diverse deck. There's nothing I think I really want with that, but this would be worth considering, though. Pan is a good weapon, as you might have guessed, right? Oh, oil them and fry them up, baby. Yeah, fire and oil working really well with the pan, of course. It's appropriate, right? All right. Being on camera is going to be the canonical event of 2020. I mean, I feel like if I actually don't look totally embarrassing on camera, like I said, I've always said that it's just like when it comes to being on camera, it's just like the only reason I don't do it is because I don't think that people would like seeing me on camera. I think it would be better if I didn't. Now, if it would be better if I was on camera, we'll see. Give it a Give it another few months, right? Just do it. No. All right, let's just get on with it here. What? How did that not work? Oh, I hate that move. I hate that move, too. Yeah, you're going for it. I thought so. And going for the parry. Okay. Nope, not quite. I hate that move. That stupid move. Got it. Okay. Come on. Oh, what a fantastic fight, by the way. The queen fight. I feel like I haven't done it for a while, right? Oh, come on. That should have been a parry. Oh, and that should do it. There you go. Yeah, go for the grab there. That's all I needed. Eee. Once again, what a fantastic fight. Hey, see, I told ya. Brutality can be good, even if you're going through some of the worst areas of the game. All you gotta do is just not wang it 5 times in a row at the very beginning, right? Jeez. Hey, and didn't even have to use the pity heal. All right. Northern King Lion can get away with being bald on camera. I guess anything goes. True. But you gotta remember, it's just like, I'm still pretty tubby here. It's like, ain't nobody want to see, like, in progress. You want to see the after photos. Okay, that is enough of that. All right, kind of a short stream, I suppose, but I got a really good run going, so I am satisfied with that one.